Hello and welcome. For those of you working in the construction industry, we're excited to share some practical Revit BIM modeling tools that are affordable and easy to use. These programs are here to make your life simpler and your work more efficient. We would like to quickly mention our top 3 programs before going a bit more in depth on them. The programs are the auto sleeving tool, the movement and rotation tool, and the fabrication auto switch tool. The auto sleeving tool is like having another member on the team specifically for creating sleeves in Snap. If you hate not having predefined sleeves to use in your project, no problem, because you can create and reuse sleeve parts that can be used in other projects. It's super fast and can sleeve hundreds of sleeves in seconds. Change your 6-hour task into a 3-minute one and save manpower and money. The movement and rotation tool is all about making your modeling experience smoother and more controlled. This program will also allow you to make use of the 3D view more efficiently. You will no longer have to find or create elevation or section views, just modify it in full 3D as is or with the view cube controls and presets, or even make use of it to adjust height or angle in plan views. There are also some unique pivot options available to deal with more specific situations. And finally, the fabrication auto switch tool, which will be a great addition to your toolkit, letting you switch between fabrication elements effortlessly. No more having to get a hold of a service for the fabricated parts you are attaching to. Just grab the part you need from either the field or a parts tray and place where you need. The program will switch incorrect service situations automatically and deal with the pop-up warning about mismatched services. Super smooth and super efficient for populating. Thank you for listening to the quick mention of our programs. Let's quickly get through some examples of them in use. And please note that these will be simplified for this preview. Check out our promo and tutorials for more in-depth explanations. This is the auto sleeving tool window. This will quickly and automatically add sleeves at wall intersections that can be automatically or manually shaped. Using this program will allow you to accomplish your long task of sleeving and building in seconds rather than hours or days, as well as freeing up manpower to do tasks that are actually more important. The program allows you to create sleeve parts and define when they should trigger and what they should be shaped like. They can also be saved and grouped into a project profile. On the left is where you can select wall types that you want to clash with. If nothing is selected, no wall sleeves will be created. On the right is a drop-down list for the sleeve part selection. Default is a tight sleeve auto size to the element. Set it to a stored sleeve part to use that as an active sleeve type. Anything outside of the sizes available to the sleeve part will be defaults. This is noted in the sleeve's general information, and the filter select sleeves can also be used to select any default sleeves quickly. See how the sleeves are quickly placed for all these different parts and correctly rotated to follow them? You are also able to set the type to be round or square, as well as change things like vertical or horizontal sleeve. The only difference is that a vertical sleeve will have 2 trimble points. This vertical or horizontal version can be changed later, but it's best placed automatically as the desired variation. Here you can see sleeves have been placed where there isn't a wall. There is actually a hidden wall here that we would have missed, but the program can see. You can also adjust all the sleeves so long as they're not special locked. This will be noted in the part with numbers showing the difference in the version, which can be used to undo the adjustments. The program also has a simple and quick trimble point export. Just select the sleeves using the sleeve selection filter and select the sleeves that you would like to trimble. Each sleeve will have its element ID, trimble point on the sleeve, XYZ coordinate, and a note or code that can be set in Revit and will be grabbed when exporting. This is our movement and rotation tool. This will allow you to quickly and accurately move and rotate elements in most views. You can now effectively move and rotate elements in a 3D view and not have to find an elevation or section view for it. It is also able to automatically grab connected elements and rotate them along with the element. The pivot point for rotation is also more controlled. If you ever wanted to rotate a whole group of items around a bottom corner of an element, you can, even with any metric system you want. With this program, we can set the amount we want to move the element by and in the metric system of our choice. It will be adjusted into the project's units when applied. Afterwards, we will use the single item button to pick the item that we will be moving, and since the auto set pivot is on, it will become the pivot element. Then from there, the arrows can be used to move the element around. This program can be really useful when working with the elements while in 3D view if you would like to work quickly with adjustments and don't want to burn time finding a usable view for a quick adjustment. It is also possible to use our cube view in the top left section to set temporary view settings, and on the fly, use more controlled view perspectives. One of the other big things that can be done with the program is you can rotate around a point on the element. Once a point is selected and you've set it to use pivot points, you can rotate around that point to get a more unique rotation, useful for quick alignments of walls. Also, if the option is turned on, the program is able to automatically add connected elements in an attempt to rotate the whole system around a pivot location. For our last popular program, we have our Fabrication Auto Switch tool. This makes it possible to quickly switch service without having to do anything other than click on the next placement location. The program will automatically place the part on the incorrect service, then replace that part with the correct service of the same type if it is available. You are also able to slightly adjust what things you want to be carried over from the part saving process. This allows you to save a considerable amount of time when populating a BIM model. This program is very simple to use. It relies on the loaded fabrication parts and will trigger when placing a part on a mismatched service. If the part exists, it will do so. Here you can see that a part can have some aspects manually adjusted, such as the angle of this elbow. That placed element can be set as the stored information through previously placed element or by actively selecting it. Then, so long as the Use Stored Info option is checked, the next part placed will then be switched to the stored version. This usually includes connector types. This also does work with taps, though we have seen instances where it has worked oddly. Most of the time it should work fine, but any points where the program detects a possible issue, it will be listed in the risk list for your review of connection. This program can be really helpful in the process of hanger placement, by allowing you to simply take the hanger you like and place it on any surface that would have that hanger as well. No switching back and forth needed, just grab the part and place it everywhere required. Also, one-sided hangers should work as well. That covers our top 3 programs. Thank you for watching this and considering our programs. You can see these and other products that we have available by clicking on this video or going to our website. Hopefully we can help improve your company's process and efficiency. And if our currently available programs don't catch your eye, we still have more to come in the future.